Sitting up nice and tall here, you're lengthening through your spine. Let's rotate our shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. One more time, up, back, and down. Now you can plant your hands on your thighs. We're going to gently close our eyes here. Relaxing your face. Unclenching and relaxing your jaw. Taking some time to come into the present moment. Into the space that you are in. Onto your chair. And into your body. Checking in to see how you may be feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally this morning. Maybe taking some time to set an intention for your practice today. We'll start to bring some awareness to our breath here. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Long, sighing exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale, filling up. Long exhale, letting go. Feeling your stomach, ribs, and chest expand as you inhale. And release and let go as you exhale. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Let's place one hand on our chest, the other on our stomach. We're going to inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take 2 more breaths just like this. So really starting to feel and connect with your breath here. Noticing the quality of your breath. Noticing the rise and fall of your belly and chest as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Wherever you are, we'll begin to gently open our eyes if they were closed. We're going to invite some movement into our body. Let's begin to wiggle fingers and toes. You can gently rock your head from side to side here. And we'll take our head back into center, taking our gaze up towards the ceiling and down towards the earth. Taking your head back into center. As you inhale, you're going to reach your arms all the way up towards the sky. Maybe taking your gaze towards your fingers. And then as you exhale, we're going to circle our arms all the way back down. Inhale to sweep your arms all the way up. Gaze comes up. Exhale as you release. Let's take one more deep inhale. Long exhale. Okay, this time we're coming into a twist. Let's reach your arms all the way up once again. We're looking over to the right side of the room. Planting left hand on our right thigh. Right hand to the back of your chair. Inhale as you lengthen, you're growing nice and tall. Exhale to take your gaze beside you or behind you, coming into your twist. As you inhale, you're going to take both arms back up to center. Exhale, we're all twisting over to the left side of the room. Right hand on left thigh, left hand to the back of your chair. Inhale to lengthen, growing nice and tall. Exhale to take your twist. As you inhale, we'll take both arms back up to center once again. Exhale as you release. We're going to come into our lateral stretch, so you can place your hands on your thighs. As you inhale, you're going to reach your right arm all the way up towards the sky and stretch it over to the left side of the room. Taking 3 cycles of breath here. Okay, let's take it over to the opposite side. Inhale, left arm comes all the way up. Exhale to stretch it over towards the right side of the room. Feeling that stretch in your side body and sending your breath all the way from your fingertips down to your hips. Okay, we're taking it back into center once again, placing hands on your thighs. We're going to begin to warm up our spine. As you inhale, you're rotating shoulders back. You're shining your heart towards the sky. Gaze comes up. And then as you exhale, you can begin to round your spine. You're tucking your chin in towards your chest. Inhale as you open, rotating shoulders back. Exhale as you round, tucking chin in towards chest. Let's try that once again. Inhale to open, gaze comes up. Exhale. Okay, we're taking it back into center here. Let's interlace our fingers. We're going to extend our arms forward. Fingers are still interlaced. As you inhale, you're going to extend your arms up, pressing your palms towards the sky. And then as you exhale, you're going to release your arms down. Interlacing fingers, extending your arms forward. Inhale to press up. Exhale as you release. We're going to do this one more time. Interlacing fingers. Let's extend arms forward. Inhale up. Exhale, releasing here. Okay. We're going to extend our legs forward now, pressing our heels into the earth. We're going to come into a forward fold. As you inhale, you can sweep your arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, let's begin to hinge at our hips, taking your forward fold. You may take your hands to your thighs. You may take them to your shins or all the way down to your toes. Listen to your body and do what works for you. As you inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, we're hinging at our hips, coming into our forward fold. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale to rise. And exhale to fold. Okay, inhale to rise. We're going to release our arms here. Let's take our feet so that they're hip width distance apart once again. Interlacing your fingers, we're going to rotate through our wrist. And let's make a roller coaster here. We're going to take it the opposite direction. Okay, and releasing here. Let's take our legs out nice and wide. Toes are pointing out. Knees are roughly stacked over your ankle. Shoulders are stacked over your hips. As you inhale, you're going to reach arms all the way up. Palms are facing towards one another here, almost like you have a ball in between your hands. As you exhale, we're stretching over towards the right side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, we're taking it over to the left side. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, you're going to hinge at your hips, coming into a forward fold. You're reaching down. Inhale back to center. Exhale to release your arms here. Let's shake all of that out. Okay, this time as you reach your arms up, you're going to interlace your fingers. You're taking your hands behind your head. Elbows are pointing out. Let's stretch over to the right side of the room. We'll take that stretch over to the left side of the room here. Always remembering to breathe. We often tend to hold our breath. We'll take it back into center, releasing your arms. We're going to take right forearm onto our right thigh, reaching that left arm up and over towards the right side of the room. You're drawing your shoulder blades together on your back. You're opening up through your chest here so that you're not sinking in. Let's hold here for a few breaths. Okay, let's take it over to the opposite side. Left forearm on left thigh, right arm up and over. We're taking it back into center once again. Let's place your hands onto our thighs. So you're pressing your hands into your thighs here. We're going to knock right shoulder forward. You're taking your gaze over the left shoulder. Back to center, knocking left shoulder forward, taking your gaze over the right shoulder here. And we're taking it back into center. Let's take that right forearm onto our right thigh once again. This time you're going to take that left hand and place it behind your head. As you inhale, you're going to spiral open towards the left side of the room. As you exhale, you're going to draw that left elbow towards your right knee. Inhale as you revolve open towards the left side of the room. Exhale, drawing that elbow towards your knee. Let's take one more here. Inhale to open. Exhale. Okay, let's take it back to center, releasing everything. We're just going to shake it out and come over to the opposite side. Left forearm on left thigh. That right hand is going to come to the back of your head. Here we go. Inhale to open up towards the right side of the room. Exhale, drawing that right elbow towards your left knee. Inhale to open. Exhale. Let's take one more. Inhale. And exhale. We're taking it back into center, releasing it here. Now we're going to extend our legs out, digging your heels into the earth. And we're going to reach our arms all the way up. So arms are coming up into a V shape. So you're one big starfish here. It feels like someone is pulling you from your hands and your feet. You'll begin to slide your right fingers down your right leg. You may take it to your thigh or all the way down to your shin or toes. And then you're going to reach your left arm up and over. So your left arm and your left leg should be in one straight line here. Beautiful. Let's take it over to the opposite side. We're going to slide left fingers down left leg, right arm up and over. Let's take it back into center, releasing here. We're going to take our feet hip width distance apart. And let's take a couple of half sun salutations. So feet are hip width distance. You're pressing all four corners of your feet into the earth. We're taking arms alongside our body. Palms are facing forward. Let's rotate our shoulders up, back, and down. And then here we go. As you inhale, reaching your arms all the way up. Gaze comes up towards your fingers. As you exhale, you can begin to take your forward fold, leading with your heart. You're coming all the way down. As you inhale, sliding hands towards your shins. Exhale to take your forward fold. Inhale to rise, arms come up, gaze comes up towards your fingers. And then exhale, taking palms into heart center. Let's try this again. As you inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale to take your forward fold. Inhale as you halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, arms come up, gaze comes up. And exhale, palms come into heart center. Okay, let's release our arms here. We're going to draw right knee in towards our chest. So you can interlace your fingers on right shin or the back of your right thigh. Find what works for you. Once you're here, we're going to rotate through our ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, we're extending left arm out to its side. You may want to take your gaze towards your left fingers. Okay, let's take our left hand back into center. We're going to take right ankle onto our left thigh. So you're opening up through that right hip. This may not feel comfortable, so you can cross your legs like this or like this. Find what works for you. From here, as you inhale, we're going to sweep arms up. As you exhale, we're hinging at our hips. We're all going to reach forward. Inhale all the way up. Gaze comes up towards your fingers, maybe. And then exhale to hinge forward. Let's take one more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful, everyone. We're going to reach all the way back up. Releasing your arms here. Let's release that right foot down. You may want to shake it out here. And we're going to come over to the opposite side, drawing left knee in towards your chest. We're rotating 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Extending right arm out to its side. Maybe taking gaze towards your right fingers. Holding here, connecting to your breath. Okay, let's take our right hand back into center, finding the cross of your legs that works for you. One side may feel different from the other. Once you're here, as you inhale, reaching arms up. As you exhale, reaching forward. Inhale to sweep arms up. Exhale. We're taking one more. Inhale. And exhale. Let's reach your arms all the way up, releasing your arms here. Let's plant that left foot back down. You can shake everything out. And we're going to make our way into standing. So let's come into standing. You may want to take a sip of water. We're going to take our chair so that the seat of the chair is facing you. Okay? Then you're going to take one big step back away from the chair here. We are going to take our legs out nice and wide. Toes are pointing forward. And from here, as you inhale, let's circle our arms all the way up towards the sky. As you exhale, you're going to sit your hips back, planting your hands onto the seat of the chair, bending your knees as much as you like. Inhale to circle your arms all the way up. Gaze comes up towards your fingers. And then exhale to plant your hands onto your chair. We're doing this one more time. Inhale as you circle your arms up. And exhale to place your hands onto the seat of the chair. We're going to stay here just like this. From here, you're going to press your left hand into the seat. As you inhale, you're going to spiral your right arm up towards the sky. So you're spiraling open to the right side of the room. Now, as you exhale, listen carefully. We're going to tuck that right arm underneath the left, so you're reaching over to the left side of the room. Inhale as you rise, you're reaching all the way up. Exhale to tuck that arm underneath the left arm. We're taking one more. Inhale to rise. But this time, as you exhale, we're going to place that right hand back onto the seat of our chair. As you inhale, circling your arms all the way up towards the sky, gaze comes up towards your fingers. And exhale, let's take our palms into heart center. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. So taking some time to find your breath. Noticing the quality of your breath. As you inhale, we're going to circle arms all the way back up towards the sky once again. Exhale, let's begin to hinge at our hips. We're going to place our hands back down onto our seat. We're doing this 2 more times. Inhale to circle all the way up. Gaze comes up towards your fingers. Exhale to release. We're taking one more. Inhale. And exhale. Pressing that right hand into the chair. As you inhale, you're going to spiral open to the left side of the room. Left arm extends up, and maybe you're taking your gaze towards left fingers. As you exhale, you're going to tuck that left arm underneath the right. You're reaching over to the right side of the room. Inhale to rise, spiraling open to the left. Exhale as you tuck here. Okay, let's take one more. Inhale. As you exhale this time, you're going to take your left hand onto the seat of the chair. Inhale to circle your arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, taking palms into heart center. Let's place our hands onto our waist, and we're going to heel toe our feet back to center here. Okay, let's shake everything out. Doing whatever movement feels good for you. And then we're going to come into our tree standing pose. So let's take our chair so that the left side, our left leg is beside the chair. Feet are hip width distance apart. You're pressing through all 4 corners of your feet. You can place the left hand onto the chair for support if needed. From here, we're going to press the weight into our left foot, bending your right knee. We will externally rotate through our right hip. Now, finding the placement of your right foot that works for you. You may still stay here like a pedestal. You may take right foot into inner calf, or your inner thigh. So find what works for you here. And maybe you're going to take your palms into heart center. Option to always grow your tree here. Let's take 3 cycles of breath, focusing on an unmoving object in front of you. Okay, we're going to release that right foot down, releasing our arms. We're going to hold onto the chair again with that left hand. Let's draw that right knee in towards our chest. And exactly what we did when we were seated, you may want to begin to extend that left arm out to its side. From here, you may want to try to take your gaze towards your left fingers. And if you fall out of this, that's okay. Just taking your time to get back into it. This is a practice. Okay, let's release everything here. We're going to shake it out and then come over to the opposite side. So let's walk to the other side of our chair. Right leg is beside our chair this time. Okay, pressing weight into right foot, bending through left knee, externally rotating through left hip, finding the placement of your foot that works for you. One side may feel different than the other. Maybe taking your palms to heart center or growing your tree here. Let's take 3 cycles of breath. Okay, from here, we're going to release that left foot down. Let's release our arms down. You can place your right hand onto your chair. We're drawing left knee in towards our chest. From here, maybe extending that right arm out. Taking your gaze towards your right fingers. Finding your balance here, bending through your right knee as much as you like. Okay, now we're going to release everything down. Let's shake it all out. We're going to stand in front of our chair, interlacing fingers, like how we did when we were seated. We're going to extend arms forward. Inhale to reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale to release your arms down. Let's try that one more time here. Interlacing fingers, extending forward. Inhale up. Exhale, circling your arms down. This time, we're going to come into our lateral stretch. Interlacing fingers, reaching up. Let's all stretch over to the right side of the room. Hips are coming over to the left. Let's take it over to the opposite side, stretching over to the left side of your room. We're taking it back into center, releasing here. We're going to take our feet a little bit more wider than hip width distance apart. Arms are coming up into a V shape. Let's take a deep inhale. As you exhale, palms come into heart center. You're going to sit your hips back, almost like you're going to take a seat. Inhale to rise, reaching your arms all the way up into a V shape. As you exhale, taking palms into heart center, sitting your hips back. We're taking 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And we're taking 1 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, reaching up. Let's release our arms all the way down. We're going to come and take a seat in our chair. Okay, so feet are about hip width distance apart. You're going to sit up nice and tall. You're lengthening through your spine. As you inhale, you're going to reach arms up. And then as you exhale, you're going to come into cactus arms. You're bending through your elbows. And let's open up through our chest. So as you inhale, extending arms up. Exhale, coming into cactus arms. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale. We're going to inhale, reach arms up. And then as you exhale, let's release our arms all the way down. We're going to place our hands back onto our thighs. We're coming into Shavasana, our final resting pose. So sitting up nice and tall, let's gently close our eyes here. Relaxing your shoulders. So you may want to rotate your shoulders up, back, and down. Relaxing the skin in between your eyebrows. Unclenching and relaxing your jaw. Allowing your body to become heavy against the surface beneath you. Switching from the usual mode of doing to non-doing and just simply being. We'll start to bring our awareness to our breath. Let's take a deep inhale. Long, sighing exhale. Deep inhale. Long exhale. We'll send our breath all the way from the crown of our head down to the soles of our feet. Noticing the different sensations in your body here. Notice where you may feel any tension or tightness, tingling sensations. And sending your breath to these spaces. Checking in to see how you may be feeling from the beginning of your practice to now. If eyes are closed, you can gently open your eyes. Let's invite some movement back into our body. We'll begin to wiggle fingers and toes, rotating wrist and ankles. Let's look over to the right side of the room and over towards the left side of the room. We'll take our head back into center as you inhale, sweeping arms all the way up. And exhale, taking your palms into heart center here. I would like to thank you all for allowing me to guide you through your practice this morning.